Good morning, everybody. It gets chilly out there in the desert still, even in the middle of, are we in the middle of summer? I think we're at least in summer. A little chilly out there walking around the truck, so got my jacket on. Nice and warm now. Oh yeah, this thing's like made out of paper now. It's so thin. it's had enough. It's had enough. Anyways, I've lost my headset. Maybe it's back here. I gotta have that because, you know, obviously dispatch is working very hard on figuring out how to get me home, right? Yes, that's what we're gonna believe for now. So I gotta have the headset handy for when they call and they tell me they figured it all out and I'm gonna get my home time that I worked so hard for. I'm sure that's all going to happen, right? Of course it is. God damn it. We got 800 miles to Oklahoma City, and we got to do it by tomorrow at some point. So we are going to be just fine. Heavy load, 43,000 pounds, so we need to scale it, and we definitely need to get some fuel in this truck. So there's a Love's around here somewhere. I know there is, and we're going to go find that, and we're going to go get those things handled. So other than that, I wish I could say there was anything useful going on in my life right now. I guess I live in the truck forever, ever. And no one seems to care about that. So, yeah, you guys know I'm not in a position to just get mad and quit my job as much as I want to. Oh, I have one new message. Yep, it has nothing to do with helping me get home. Imagine that. Imagine that. How sweet of them. Anyways, as much as I want to just be angry and quit and all that stuff, I just can't. I gotta stop acting like that, you know. None of that's to say I'm not looking at different options. Talking to a friend right now who is very resourceful in this business, much more so than I am. Mainly because you guys are never gonna believe this, I'm kind of dumb. I have never ever viewed trucking as anything else but hauling freight around the country. Whether that be dry van, reefer, or flatbed, I'm like, okay, which freight company am I gonna go work for? That's not all that's out there. There's so many different ways to make a living and drive a truck, and for some reason I've never really thought about that. So we're having a discussion about that, but as much as I want to just park their truck and let them figure it out, I can't. I just can't do that. I've got to grow up at some point, and that's just an honest statement. I need to realize that not every day is going to be great, which I don't. That's not what I'm asking for, though. Unfortunately, I just used like a lot of YouTube viewers' normal rhetoric on myself right there. That's not what I'm asking. I'm not asking for every day to be great. What I'm asking is when I schedule home time 3 weeks in advance and you say, okay, I got you, and then you decide, oh, screw it, he doesn't need home time. That's way different from asking for every day to be great. I think we can all agree on that. I think we can, but nope, they're not saying a word. No solution, no nothing. Too bad, trucker. Too bad, driver. You just sit out in that truck and go generate more income. And hey, if you want home time, you know, that's just too damn bad now, isn't it, Cupcake? That's just too damn bad. So, cheers to that, huh? That's still very hot. That's still very hot. So, anyway, guys. Not much else going on right now. Still just angry and nobody saying a word to me. And mix that with my general morning anxiety that I have. You guys all know so much about. And it was very difficult to convince myself to get out of bed this morning. But we made it. We're sitting upright. And sometimes that's all you need, right? Like 90% of success is just showing up, right? So here we are. We showed up. And hopefully that works out for us. Now something's rattling. Oh, it's my coffee cup. It's my coffee cup. All right, guys, I'm going to get started. I'm going to get out of here and drive the wrong direction for my home time because fuck you, driver. That's why. Talk to you guys soon. What's up, guys? How you doing? There's nothing going on over here. Literally nothing at all. I'm at a Love's waiting in line for my shower. Yay. So that's all I'm doing. That's it. I drive the truck. I wait in line for a shower. I drive the truck some more. I go to bed. And we do it all over again. We do it all over again. So, oh boy, I'm not even sure what to think right now. I'm trying to give dispatch a chance, like time, to figure out what their plan is for my home time that I'm supposed to have. And I've heard nothing at all. And I don't know what kind of mood I'm even in now. While, you know, like I guess I'm supposed to just forget about it. I don't know. And just not take the time off that I earned. I deserve that. So I haven't said anything yet because I was giving them time to figure things out, but I'm starting to get a little more annoyed, a little more angry as we go, and I may send them a very professional message. Don't worry. I won't be using any profanity. I won't be saying anything mean to them, but I think I'll point out to them that I don't think that ignoring the problem is the best way to handle this. Hey, just go get that load that goes in the opposite direction, and we'll start figuring something out. And then we're just gonna stay silent. I might clean this up a bit when I get in the shower. It's about time to clean that up, isn't it? It's getting out of hand. Anyways, got distracted. So yeah, just send them a nice message that, you know, hey, I'm still waiting to hear what our plan is. Yeah, I really don't believe that ignoring the problem is the best way for us to go about business. We're all adults here, right? And we'll kind of see what's going on. You guys ever get in those moods? I'm sure you do, especially you other over-the-road truck drivers. Sorry, I'm zipping up my bag here. Gonna throw it up on top. I had to get me some clothes down. So I can jump in the shower. But where, like, I mean, it's gonna do me a lot of good to stand up for myself. Obviously, that's a good thing. But what good is it gonna do for me to get angry? You know, and just like lash out. I'm the one that's got to drive the truck all day, and being angry in traffic is a very, very bad idea. But I guess I just don't know how I feel anymore. All I asked yesterday was communicate with me. Let me know what you're coming up with, what your plan is. Let me know if we got to push it back a week, because then we'll just do that. And instead of doing any of that, it's just silence. It's just absolute silence. Which isn't any way to treat anybody at all. So I mean, I'm glad this is happening. As silly as that might sound, I'm happy that this is happening because it is opening my eyes to a whole world around me that I possibly didn't know existed. And we've all seen it. You guys have been around for a while, have watched me go from here to here to here and try different companies. And I think the reality of this entire situation is that this is what hauling general freight is. Nobody's going to fix it. Nobody's going to give a shit if you're getting enough miles, which hasn't been the problem here at all. You know, if you're getting a good rate, nobody cares, except the people that are dealing with bad rates also. I don't care about that right now because I get paid per mile. Because I'm company, right? And nobody's going to give a shit if you get home to see the people you care about. No one cares about that. We just straight up, that's what hauling general freight is. So it's kind of led me, when I have time, I'll probably spend some more time with it when I stop tonight, because my game kind of plays itself, so I'll get that fired up and just kind of monitor it. And it's led me into sort of a rabbit hole of there is a whole other world out there that still makes use of your CDL, but you don't have to be dealing with this kind of, don't get me wrong. Now, I see the comments. I don't think that it's like I'm going to find like a thing and it's going to be perfect and everything is going to be amazing. I don't believe that, honestly. But to get away from these companies that just straight up don't value you as a person, is sort of, what am I trying to say? Hauling general freight, they do not give a fuck about you, right? Now, I'm dumb, and sometimes as much as I talk about wanting to know about the world around me, I get caught in my own little bubble also, and don't pay attention to things. Guys, I'm 10 years into this. Why am I not using that experience to do something different? Still some truck driving involved, you know, but, you know, some higher end stuff, some stuff where you make six figures, you know, and I don't know what that is just yet, but I'm looking. There is no reason for a guy like me, a 10-year veteran of trucking, to just sit here and haul general freight for trucking companies. That doesn't make sense. So that's the silver lining, is I'm starting to realize that I am trying to participate in a part of the industry that I really don't want shit to do with. You know, I'm not asking a lot. I don't make a ton of money here. I really don't. I figure, you know, I'm probably around $70,000 a year. Well, with 10 years experience, there's no reason I can't find a way to make 80, 90, 100,000 a year, right? I forgot what I was saying again. I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, as weird as it sounds, I am happy that this is going on, because what I do know is I can't just quit jobs every time I get mad, and I'm very mad right now, and I haven't quit. Aren't you proud of me? Normally I would, but that means that I have to realize that this system, this style of trucking, is not what I'm looking for, and then I have to take the steps to make this work for me. Not this, but I have a CDL, and that can be used in so many different ways besides just this, besides what we're doing. And God damn it, I'm going to figure that out. I'm going to figure that out. So I am going to check this Loves app. There were like 3 customers in front of me. I'm going to see if my shower is ready or not, or if it's still 3 people in front of me. But that's all I can do, because out where I'm at, it's just these small Loves, and it's the middle of the day. This is my best shot to get a shower. So anyways, talk to you guys soon. What's up, guys? How y'all doing out there? I gotta tell you, today has been a crazy day. It has been absolutely insane. This stuff I thought wasn't gonna happen. Where do we start? I was gonna burp and then it didn't come out. That's where we were gonna start, but now, nope, still won't come out. God damn it. I guess it's just not gonna happen. It's like right there. Anyways, so I never sent that email, that message I was going to send about ignoring my time off. I figured I'd give them the full day. And then I would do it. I feel much better now. So tomorrow was the plan. And that's still the plan, because I'm supposed to be on home time 2 days from now, and I'm at least a 3-day drive away. And they knew that 3 weeks ago. And they knew that a week ago. And they knew that yesterday when they told me to just grab the goddamn load anyways. And when I asked them yesterday for a solution, what's your solution? What's your plan? They said, we'll let you know. You know what they didn't do? Didn't let me know. So, I gotta be honest, that's all I need to know. You know what I mean? I know, like, somebody made a very interesting comment about how a lot of truckers are the type, I don't remember how he said it, it's much smarter than I'll ever say it, but a lot of truckers are the type to defend their exploitation and say, just take it, just deal with it. That's what you signed up for. And he's right about that. That's not what I signed up for. I can't do it anymore. For me to spend 3 weeks in a truck and then to completely blow off my home time, to me that is a deal breaker. What am I supposed to do with that? You know, you don't respect a truck driver enough to put them out in a truck, and then it doesn't have to be get me home when I say get me home, but communicate with me. You don't respect me enough to communicate with me? Ain't that something? So I did hear nothing from them today. So I will send that message off tomorrow. And I don't care how bad this fight gets. Because if the dispatcher comes back and says, ha ha ha, we're working on it, then I'm going to say, where's your boss? Who's your boss? Have them call me. And I will work up the chain until I get a satisfactory answer. Not about why I'm not home or not on my way home. Not about that. But a satisfactory answer about why you choose to not communicate what your intentions are. That's all I'm asking. So here's the reason though. Something happened today that I did not expect. Maybe I should have expected it. But something happened and I went, oh, shit. Okay. Here's what happened. I've been thinking a lot about trucking and what we do. And now I've been at this for almost 10 years and I have done a very stupid thing. And that very stupid thing that I've done is get out here and chase miles for a living. It's what the little rat on the wheel, right? Just a treadmill. And you're over and over every week you're trying to chase miles. And there's got to be a point where we say enough's enough, right? Since we are the type to defend our own exploitation, then we'll never say enough is enough. If I had it my way in trucking, we would get paid for every day that we spend with this truck. We got to spend the night in here? Yeah, throw me 25, 30 bucks every night that I have to sleep in the truck. I mean, it is my responsibility if something happens. Somebody runs into me at the truck stop, I'm up. I got the cops over here so I can get a police report. I've done that. Cops don't do anything on private property, but they'll let you fill out a report. That way you can give it to your company. Other than that, they're not really writing tickets or anything like that. But you want something to show what happened. Pictures, police report, all those things help. If you're a reefer driver, you can hear that thing if it turns off and you're up, right? So I would do that. I would pay us to pre-trip the truck, to get fuel, to post-trip the truck, to wash the truck. You know, I'm not saying anything crazy. I would pay us for all of our time worked instead of by the mile. But the guy that commented that was right. There are too many people with this foolish sense of pride that say, hey, as long as my company pays me 50 cents a mile, I'm good. I don't need nothing else. You're selling yourself short. You're allowing this to happen to you. And by getting on the internet and telling people to just suck it up and take it, you're adding to the problem. You're helping the problem. So what happened? I started thinking about this whole chasing miles thing, and I said there must be something else out there. Something that I'm not understanding, and not local work, because fuck that. Alright, I'm not willing to do 14 hours a day in a truck while they run out all my time. Sure, they're going to pay me. Well, a lot of these local trucking companies get away with not paying overtime also. So they're going to pay you straight time, or they're going to pay you a day rate, or all these things. But for me, I was way more exhausted as a local driver than I'd ever been as an over-the-road driver. So I started thinking, man, there's got to be something more out there. There has to be. There has to be. And I won't tell you what it is. when we get there, when we get there, I will be happy to tell you. But for the time being, I'm not going to tell you. To protect my own interest. To protect my own interest. And I started looking around at things. For the last few days I've been doing this. And I found a couple different things that do involve driving a truck, but it's not just driving a truck. And it's not just driving a truck for miles, right? Pay per mile. And I started looking around at all these things, and I got real excited. And I found some things I like, and I started applying. The reason I started applying, okay, we've got this whole situation right now. I needed to get health insurance because the kids are out of school for the summer and they need new glasses, right? Not me, I've got better than 20/20 vision, but the kids needed new glasses. So I had to get health insurance so we can cover that. So I did. And when I was looking at these different things, I said, okay, this probably isn't like typical trucking where they call you up and they want to hire you the next day, right? That's not a thing. That's not a thing. And so I started applying to places, saying, okay, I've got a little over a month before summer breaks over at school. All their appointments will be handled, and then I can make my move, because God damn it, I refuse to chase miles anymore and live in this truck. And my pay is based on somebody else being competent enough to make sure I make money, which this company has done a good job of running me, don't get me wrong, but God damn it, it's time to go home and you won't tell me anything. That's a breaking point. That's a breaking point, and every truck driver that's working for a company should have that same breaking point. You won't get me home, then tell me when, and I can live with that. But you won't get me home and then you'll ignore me. We are done. We don't have any more business together. So I started applying for some of these jobs, right? One of them rejected me immediately, and I was crushed. My soul was crushed. I was actually legitimately sad. I'm like, oh, that was crazy. Well, one called me today, and she goes over all sort of the requirements of the job, how much they pay, what I can expect, all these things. And she said, what do you think? And I said, I'm interested. This is something I really got to see. I'm very much interested. She said, send me over a picture of your driver's license, front and back. We're going to run your reports. And I said, okay, cool. And they did. 10 minutes later, she called me back with a job offer. I freaked out. I asked her, I said, wait, when does your health insurance start? And she said, 60 days. I said, how soon do you need a driver? And she said, right now. So I took a leap of faith, guys. I took a shot. And I said, you really need a driver right now? And she's like, yes, badly. And I said, is there really any way to start those health benefits on day one? And she went, oh my God, I wish we could. I don't know the reasons why. So I explained the situation to her. I said, hey, listen, my daughters, they're in school still, and they need an updated prescription on their glasses. We don't know for sure, but they might. And they just need new glasses because theirs are kind of old. And I have all that health insurance now, but if I quit and I wait 60 days to get health insurance, I said they won't have their glasses by the time it's time to start school. So I asked her, can you give me a month? Can you give me a month to get these things handled? And she said, yes, she can. But I'm so goddamn worried that it's just my anxiety. It's just my anxiety. If I were to say what I'm talking about on this channel, then my job would get taken. Somebody would go apply for it. But I'm so goddamn worried that she's going to fill these spots. Before I can get there. I'm really worried about that. So she seemed very cool about it. She said, hey, I'd love to get you started. I'd love to get you started next week, but I understand you got to take care of those kids. And I got a job offer today for what sounds to me like one of the coolest jobs you can do with the CDL. And I couldn't be more excited, but now I have to wait. We've got me tentatively scheduled to start my new job July 31st. And I've got to sit here in this truck and be miserable until then. And I've got to fight with this company. But here's the part where I'm at, where I said I just don't care, because the job offer's in hand. Okay? And of course my daughters need glasses, they do. So I'm gonna do my best. But if I gotta fight with these cocksuckers to just tell me what your plan is to get me my home time, then I will. We're selling ourselves short, folks. We are selling ourselves short by allowing these companies to walk all over us and thinking that we can't do better. I don't know where this all will go, because she could very well fill those positions before I'm ready. Oh, I hope she don't. Oh, I hope she don't. We'll see. But we've got to stop taking this shit, guys. We've got to stop. I'll see you next time.